this section, we want to talk about how to handle critical or elevated risk vendors. Now, when we say critical vendors, who are critical vendors? Now, we already talked about how we go about our ratings, how we know that a vendor is critical, how we know that a vendor is high. Now, I have a few tips that I want to be able to give you on how you need to be able to handle critical vendors. One, for critical vendors, you need to make sure that their internal policies or governance materials are updated. You need to make sure that there is a completion or a completed questionnaire and any additional information that is needed to understand the risk exposure and the risk mitigation. Remember, these questionnaires are the controls that we are asking them what they have in place. And these questionnaires have been customized to fit ISO 27001, the NIST 853, some are PCI questions, and there are other questionnaires that are involved. Audited financial statements or the most recent financial statements are also required. You need to be able to get a SOC or an independent third-party audit report that is being done on them. Majority of the time, it's a financial institution, we are taking SOC 1, and we mostly like the SOC 2 type 2. And as we're going ahead, we have a class where we are going to talk about the various type of documents and the SOC. We're going to go into SOC 2 reports very shortly. Now, business continuity, disaster recovery and pandemic plans and testing results. You need to make sure that they have all these in place. Why? Because a critical vendor. If anything happens to our critical vendors within 24 hours, our company might not be able to function well. So we need to be able to know that, okay, if something happens to them, what is their backup plan? How do they come back to, or how are they being reinstated? What is their RPO and what is their RTO? And you can watch my risk management framework. I explain all what RPO and RTO is. Now, are there any regulatory findings or enforcement actions that needs to be done? Are there material litigations or judgment that needs to be done? Then we also have the environmental, social, and governance disclosure and reporting that needs to be done. That if something happens, we know the people that we need to be able to inform, and we need to find out from them that who or what kind of regulatory requirements do they fall also under. And this will be able to help us to be able to know how to be able to handle our critical and our elevated risk vendors. I hope you enjoyed this section, and I'll catch you in the next section.